Watch me bring my garden back to life, part 2. This is what we're working with for today. I'm starting by pulling out these dead pumpkin plants because they're not doing anything, and I have to try to fit this into the ground. This is one of 3 junk posts that I found outside. I would recommend digging your holes in advance and twisting it in because it'll make it a lot easier. It was a little bit of a struggle, but I did get the last 2 in per my amazing skills here. I got them up. Now it's time to put this net up. Now using my $3 bird netting and free zip ties, I'm going to tie 3 on every post, so 1 at the top, 1 towards the middle, and 1 towards the bottom. Ensuring I stretch it out so it doesn't look all saggy and loose. But I need more sunlight and zip ties, so I'll have to do part 3 tomorrow. Now I have sunlight and my zip ties, so let's finish this. I'm going to move some of these cucumbers out of the way so that I don't break them, but then I'm going to start doing the same exact thing as yesterday. You'll notice the middle is sagging, so I'm going to take 2 sticks, tie some twine to it, and then put it in the gutter. And then for the bottom, I'm just going to tie some twine, wrap it around a wood chip, and then bury that in the ground, which is what you see me doing here, and I'll add more later on. I'm also brainstorming this. I have no idea what I'm doing, so this is what I have so far. We're back at it, tying those 2 sticks together and putting them in the gutters to help hold this up. I plan on using some hooks in the future to replace this method, but as of right now, I'm good with working with what I got and what works currently. It's starting to look like a safety net. I'm kind of rocking with it. I'm definitely going to need these points I'm making here to cover more surface area though, that way it looks a little straighter. Twirling the twine around the wood chip though is probably my favorite part and not having an excuse to play in the dirt. But let's look at these results. Does it look crazy? A little bit. But, you know, this is like my little test run just to see how it looks. It is leaning, and these will come off, but it's just for right now. So now let me fix my plants and cut these weeds out of here. If you're not familiar with what this method is, this is called training your plants. If my cucumbers are tall enough, I'll flip them over and they'll vine that way. Or I'll push their tendrils through openings in the bird netting and even wrap the shorter ones up the twine. So since I see that my plants are able to support themselves and this system that I built is supporting them as well, I'm going to keep this going. Because when making a trellis with zip ties, you would want to consider how much weight you'd be putting on it. I don't want to put too much weight on this thing. It will snap. Everything is up, so now I got to cut the grass. Y'all already know I'm back at it with the therapeutic cutting session. She needs her hair cut. And since I now know many won't judge me for it because y'all know the real, I'm showing it more. It's just a nice way to neaten the edging up while you're waiting for your grass to be cut. And me, I'm waiting for my grass to be cut. But it's not pointless if you can see a difference. Okay, so this bed looks so nice now that I can actually see the rocks again. It is a lot neater now. Stay tuned for part 3.